Hello everyone. So to start off today, I've got Ellis with me in the plow truck. We're going to try to plow a path out here to that brown pickup and the flatbed trailer. So I need to plow all the snow away. This hasn't been plowed all winter, so it might take me a minute and hopefully I don't get stuck. But we want to use this truck and trailer to keep hauling hay up from Randall's instead of running the tractor and all the wagons down there each time. We'll just get this trailer and truck unburied and use it instead. It'll be quicker, and then I'm not bringing so much hay up at once. Because now we've used all that outside hay that we were working on, so everything else is under a shed. So I don't want to bring a whole bunch of hay up here and just leave it stacked outside when I can leave it under a shed down there. So then that way I'll just bring up, 8 to 10 big ton bales at a time and do it that way. I've gotten about as close as I can with this plow. I'll probably just have to come back and do a little bit of shovel work here. But I cleared out a pretty nice area here, so we can put the tractor here and hook onto this truck and trailer and get it pulled out the rest of the way. Probably not going to do that today, but I just want to get this plowed out while I had some time this morning. I could have pushed things more over that way a little bit too, but we don't want to bury this manure spreader either, so I wanted to keep that at least somewhat open, at least not pile any snow in front of it. Hey Els, you have fun? You like plowing snow? Well, I got my workout in for the day. Let's see if this truck's gonna start, or if we're gonna have to bring a battery charger out here when we move it. Almost. Sweet. So I'll let it run for a bit and just hopefully charge that battery back up. And like I said, I'm not gonna be able to drive this out of here. We're gonna have to get a tractor to help pull it out. So I don't think we'll do that for the next couple days. At least I know it starts. So I also need to finish shoveling off the flatbed trailer here, because I want to leave all the snow and mess back here. Is that a big one? Okay, just got a little bit left and we're done. What's that? You done? My dad to finish it? Okay. Big swing. Also, I just came out here and shoveled off this flatbed trailer, and we're gonna try to get this truck to move out of here. It's supposed to be pretty warm the next couple of days, and I just want to get it pulled out, and hopefully all the snow that's built up inside the trailer around the wheels and stuff can melt out the next few days before we need to use it. It's turned into a beautiful night tonight though. It's been really warm for January last week or two. I mean, today we were getting close to 40 degrees, and that's pretty high for this time of year. All right, we got all 4 wheels shoveled out. Okay, let's get in the truck. Pretty frosty morning this morning. Not too cold, but just real frosty. I think we're just in the teens for the temperature, 15 degrees or so. Just heading out to do my every morning cow check. So believe it or not, I'm dealing with a unusual problem for January. We've actually been getting pretty warm. So after those big storms passed through here, a couple weeks ago, we warmed up to, pretty high temperatures for this time of year, like anywhere between the mid 30s, and even saw a couple of days in the low 40s. So not that the high temperatures are a problem, it's just that once you start warming up like that, all this snow that we have starts to melt. So when things start to melt, it just turns everything into a sloppy mess. You see all the puddles here that are frozen now. So it just makes things kind of dirty and sloppy. So what I've been doing to try to combat the sloppiness of these warm days is trying to lay out a bunch of straw for these cows. So 3 or 4 days ago, I came out here with Ellis and we laid out 3 of those 3x4 straw bales, just to try to keep these cows from laying in these filthy puddles or wherever they like to lay in. I'll go over here and show you some of the holes that they had. So if I can just keep them from eating all the straw, it seems to work out pretty good. But you can see they like to eat some of it and kind of makes it hard to maintain. But they sure love it. They'll pile in here and they'll sleep, and there's a calf bedded down right there by its mom. So I probably tried to lay out a little bit more straw than what I need, just because I don't want the whole herd all cramped on one spot. I try to spread it out, because I've had a couple of years where you lay out some straw, then a calf will bed down in it, and all of a sudden all the cows come down and bed down in it also, and they've crushed a couple calves before laying on them. So I try to make sure they got enough space that they're not too crammed in there. I mean, you can see it doesn't stay nice and fresh for long. And I don't lay down the straw just for like a animal comfort reason. For me, it's more of a sanitary reason, like trying to keep the cows clean. So if you come over here, you can see where all this water started to pool up. Like here's a cow was laying here, so there's a pool of water. They used to lay all right through here. And you can see all the water that's frozen through here. So you can just imagine if this wasn't frozen, cow comes down here and lays in all this filth and gets all this manure and crap on her udders, then she goes and nurses her calf. Then that calf's drinking all that manure water, and could lead to scours or some other kind of sickness. But laying out the straw, they're going to want to lay in that straw, so it seems like it keeps them a lot cleaner. So I try to lay the straw. I don't know if you can really tell, but this is like a tiny hill, like a tiny bit of elevation gain right here. So I try to lay the straw up along the top of that little hill, so then all the water kind of drains off at least, and they're not sleeping in a pool of water. Like I was saying, that this is kind of an unusual problem to be having towards the end of January. We don't usually warm up like this for this long. So we usually get a little stretch of warm weather in January that we call, January thaw. But it's usually only, 4 or 5 days, maybe a week. And it's not abnormally warm, it just, it gets above freezing. So we call it a January thaw, but this year, like I said, we had almost 2 weeks of it. The calves have been making great use of these calf shelters. Seems like most everybody's out and about this morning though. There it goes. Hey, kitties. So if you remember from one of my previous videos, this calf here is the one that we had the leg splints on. That was having the over knuckling issue, and he's been doing great so far. So let's see if he'll stand up for us. But you can see his legs seem like they're a lot better. He's getting around just fine. And of course, we had all the concerned moms in here checking on things. I guess we won't make him get out unless he wants to get out. I just wanted to show you how his legs were doing. So far, my welding job on this little Quonset hut's held up all right. Seems like there's always something unexpected that comes up that you gotta fix. So something else has happened with these warm temperatures we've been having is the slough's already opened back up because all the ice collapsed and melted off the slough here. So I was looking back at my pictures from last year, and this slough didn't open up like this until the first part of April last year. So it's just been a night and day difference from last winter to this winter. I'll stick a picture in here and show you what this slough looked like in April when it opened up last year, and you can just see the difference in the amount of snow that we had. You can see, but all these ducks are starting to show up again because the slough's opened up. So not saying it's not going to freeze up again. We still got a lot of winter left ahead of us. I think Mother Nature's just teasing us a little bit. And also I'd like to get some ideas from you guys on what you'd like to see. I mean, this time of year it's kind of hard to do a whole lot of new things. It seems like every day is about the same. I go feed cows, I go check cows, check on calves. And if that's all you guys want to see, like I can do that and try to get a little bit more in depth with it. But if there's something else you'd like to see, let me know in the comments and we'll see what we can do. Also, would you guys like to see more videos a week? I had a funny comment the other day, and this guy was saying how much he enjoyed the channel and enjoyed the videos we were putting out. He says his only gripe was that I didn't put out enough content, and so I don't know if that's something you guys would like to see also. Maybe 2 videos a week. My only hesitation with committing to something like that is just I'm afraid the quality of the videos would go down, because a lot of times even getting 1 video out a week is pretty hard for me. But with that 1 video a week I try to put out, I try to make sure it's a good quality video. So I just worry if I was trying to do 2 videos a week, maybe the quality would drop a little bit. Maybe not so much editing or camera work. But you guys let me know. I could maybe try to do more videos with a little lesser quality to them, or I can just stay trying to do my 1 video a week and making sure it's a quality one. So I mean, once again, just let me know down in the comments what you guys would like to see. We'll see what we can make happen. So thanks for watching, you guys, and have a good day.